Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So on today's video, I'm going to be doing a eyeshadow tutorial for you guys. I posted this picture on my Instagram last week and I got a lot of people who requested for me to do a tutorial on this look. A very simple, easy, everyday for the fall smoky eye type look. I've done kind of like a very simplified smoky eye video already that is already on here, so I will link that video below so you can go directly to that one. This is going to be more of, I guess, a dramatic version of that one. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first, well, you know, I've already done my face, my eyebrows and everything, so the only thing that's left is just my eyes. So starting with my eyes, I always use primer. So the primer I'm going to be using today is by Benefit Cosmetics. This is the Stay Don't Stray. This is eyeshadow primer, and it's also primer for concealer, but I've already applied my concealer, so I'm just going to be using an eyeshadow primer. So I'm just going to put a few dots on my eye and just blend out with my finger. If the lighting looks funky today, it's because I don't know what's going on outside, but it's like, you know, getting dark and then the sun comes out and then it gets dark again, so that's what's going on. Okay, so primer's done. So I'm going to be using a combination of different eyeshadows. I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. I have a single eyeshadow by Sephora and then a MAC highlighter that I'm going to be using. So out of the Naked 2 palette, I'm going to start with my lid color, and I'm basically going to use the brush. This is the brush that came in the Naked 2 palette, so I'm going to be using this side here, and I'm going to apply this color here called Chopper all over my lid. It's just a very pretty brown color that kind of has a little bit of shimmer, but you know, not a whole lot. It's not like glittery or anything. It's just, you know, very pretty for fall. Okay, and then I'm going to apply kind of like a base crease color. Not really a transitional color, but just kind of like a base, I guess, color. And so I am actually going to be using, this is my Sonia Kashuk. This is a just a blending brush. And so I'm actually going to get this shade here called Half Baked. I'm sorry, not Half Baked, this one. Sorry, Booty Call. This is also a really good highlighting shade as well. So I'm just going to kind of lightly dust that over the crease. Just very lightly, I mean nothing big. Okay, then I'm going to get my, I'm actually going to use a pencil and a eyeshadow just to make the smokiness of this really stand out. So I'm going to be using just a NYX black eyeliner pencil. And what I'm going to do is just kind of draw a line across my crease, and then I'm going to go and actually apply the shadow over it. So I'm just going to like this. And just apply a line like that. And you want to kind of do this a little bit over where your crease is. Like that. I know this looks so attractive. And then I'm going to get a smaller blending brush, also by Sonia Kashuk. And this is the is going to be the crease color, which is actually going to be the focus of this. This is by Sephora. This is just a Sephora single eyeshadow. It's called Queen for a Day. So I'm going to use that brush, but I'm going to get a smaller one just to get the color on there, and then I'm going to kind of blend it in. So this is just an ELF, just a regular crease brush. So I'm going to get a little bit on here, And I'm just going to apply this in the crease, kind of going over where that pencil is that we applied. So you can kind of use that as a guide. And this is just going to really deepen that color. You don't have to be too careful, because when you go and blend, that's when you're really going to see this color like pop. Okay, then we're going to get our Sonia Kashuk, our little crease blending brush here. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to blend. Easy, right? So basically, trying to make sure y'all can still see what I'm doing. That's all you're going to do. And you can blend upward a little bit, kind of into the upper part of your eye, but not up to the brow bone, so just a little bit. And then you're going to kind of fan it out. And the more you blend this, the more it's gonna pop. So, I mean, if you want like a really smoky eye, then just keep blending. But if you don't really want it to be super dramatic, then just don't blend as much. Do the same thing to my other eye here. And like I said, this is very dramatic. So you can start off with a little bit of this shadow and then kind of build up from there. If you know, don't really want it to be like super bold. So then we're going to take our Sonia Kashuk taper blending brush that's a little bit bigger and a little bit puffier, and we're just going to blend those colors together. And if you do feel that this is like, oh my god, I didn't want it to be this dramatic, you can always kind of take your finger and rub it in as well, you know, if you want it to be a little bit lighter. But I like drama, so I feel like there's brush hair. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, see her, it's cute. Okay, there we go. And so basically that's the, you know, the highlight of the eye. What I like to do, because like I said, I like drama, is I am actually going to get, this is a crown brush. This came in my Ipsy Glam bag, and I'm actually going to get this shade called Tease. This shade here. I'm going to apply it to the outer crease. Just to give it a little bit more of a kick. Because like I said, I like, you know, colors and drama and stuff. And then blend that in. Then you want to clean up the edges because you want a nice clean edge. So I am out of wipes, so what I'm going to do is just take a cotton pad, some eye drops, apply some eye drops to that, bend it over, and then clean up the edges that way. And any fallout that you had, you can get that off as well. See, it just looks so much more cleaner that way. Okay, so we've done that. So the next thing that's left to do is the highlight. I'm going to be using this shade by MAC. This is MAC Arena. I'm going to be using my favorite Loreal number 18 brush. I'm sorry, Lancome number 18 brush. So it's this side here. Get a little bit of Arena. and just go underneath the brow bone. You can bring it down some if you kind of want to tone the color down a little bit. You can always do that if you still feel like, you know, it's a little much. Go in the inner corner with this. If you want your inner corner highlight to be just a little bit more, I guess, dramatic or, you know, noticeable, you can actually use another highlighter that it's in here somewhere. Oh, totally missed it. Here it is. I have too much stuff. I need to organize. This is the Benefit Watts Up highlighter. This is the sample size. So you can just take that and just kind of go in the inner corner, and it really just kind of pops that color. And then you can actually get a you want like a precision type brush like this, and then you can just kind of clean it up. Okay, so that's basically the eyeshadow done. So we'll go in now and start doing our eyeliner and stuff. So the eyeliner that I'm going to use is, this is NYC Liquid Eyeliner. It was like $2 or $3 from CVS. It's my absolute favorite. I love this more than Kat Von D, more than, I mean, anything. It's just amazing. Okay, so we are just going to start in the middle, kind of make small strokes outward. And you can make this as thick or as thin as you want. And this is a dramatic look, so I like to wing mine. I just kind of did a slight wing, but I mean, you can do, you know, dramatic, whatever you want with this. So I'm going to do the other side now. Just do small strokes. Drag it out, bring it back in to complete the wing. And then I just kind of evaluate, because a lot of times one of my eyeliner sides comes out thicker than the other, so, which is the case now. So I like to go in and just kind of add a little bit more to it, so that they both look as even as possible. Okay, so that's a little better. Okay. And so the next thing that we're going to do is our waterline eyeliner. I'm going to use that same eyeliner I used in the crease. This is the NYX Glide On Pencil in just regular black. Okay, and that just broke on me, but that's okay. I always have a backup. I am going to get my Urban Decay Perversion. There we go.